Hello kids, welcome to maths class. Comparing quantities. Today we will learn ratio and proportion. Students, today we are going a new topic, that is comparing quantities. Students, you can see I have these two pens. You can see I have these two pens. Which is smaller, which is larger, or which is taller? You can see this is smaller, this is larger, or you can say taller. So students, here today quantities, here what we measure, the height. Okay, comparison of number is different thing. When we compare two numbers, which is greater, 5 is greater than 2, like this. But here we will learn how to compare the quantities. The means the values we measure, the things that we can measure. We can use our measurement tools for that, like height, weight, speed, height of two persons, speed of two things. So comparing quantities, when we use these quantities like liquid, liter, weight of two students, so when we compare some quantities, okay, we use the mathematical term, that is ratio. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities using division. Like 120, this is the symbol of ratio. 75, ratio of speed of cheetah and man. This is the speed of a cheetah and this is the speed of a man. So like this, we can compare two quantities using this symbol. It is known as ratio. 120 ratio 75. Note, to compare two quantities, the units must be the same. When we compare two quantities, the unit must be same. Unit must be same means if we are comparing the speeds, the speed will be there. If we are comparing the height, the heights will be there. So like speed and weight, we cannot compare speed of cheetah and weight of a man. We cannot compare that. Fine. So if we are comparing speed, we need the speed of both. If we are comparing the weight, we need the weight of both objects. So I hope it is clear to you what is ratio and how to compare two quantities with the help of this. So next is equivalent ratios. You all know the meaning of equivalent. Equivalent means having the same value. Equivalent ratios are obtained by multiplying or dividing by same number. For example, 1 ratio 2, 2 ratio 4, 3 ratio 6, they all are known as equivalent ratios. I hope it is clear to you. You all know in the fractions also we have done how to find equivalent fractions. Here we will learn how to find equivalent ratios. Proportion. A proportion is a statement indicates that two ratios are equivalent. In earlier classes, it is known as unitary method. You know how to use in unitary method to find the value for one and then more. So let's discuss it. Proportion means two ratios are equal. If we have two ratios, A ratio B, this is the symbol of proportion. C ratio D. So these two terms, C, B and C, are known as means, or you can say middle terms. This A and D are known as extremes, and this is the symbol of proportion, or you can say equal symbol. These four dots or this equal symbol for proportion, we can use any symbol. So here first and fourth terms are known as extremes. Second and third terms are known as means, or you can say middle terms. If first and second ratio is proportion to third and fourth ratio, you can say C ratio D, then A by B and C by D. In the fractional forms also they will be equal, so we can find out any values if one value is not given to us. And this multiplication, the product of extremes is equal to the product of means is equal. So this is important about the fraction proportions. So let's discuss the book exercise based on it now.